Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying to use the Wet n Wild Chameleon Chrome. I have the gold shade in Comet Couture, and I also picked up this little potted one, which is really pretty. It's like galaxy colored, and the inside looks like this, so it's very much like a foil. I was reading that the best way to use these is to put them on top of eyeshadow already. So that is what I'm gonna do. I just did a really simple black kind of smoked out eye, and I'm gonna add these on top. Gonna do a different one of each eye. As you may be able to tell, I did try to play with them a little bit. I need a manicure, I know. So we're gonna swatch them. Okay. Then I'm going to swatch this little pot. Wow. Yeah, these are both incredibly thick feeling and heavy feeling. You could probably just detail this into your eyeshadow with your finger, but it does technically say to use a packer brush or a flat brush, and just so that's what I'm gonna do. It is on the brush, but it had kind of a hard time. Had kind of a hard time staying on the brush, but we'll see. Oh. Honestly, just do it with your finger. It doesn't really stick to my brush very well. Maybe I need to use a specific type of brush. It actually started looking nicer when I just used my finger. So I'm gonna try again with a brush when it comes to the foil and kind of just see what happens, or if it's better to use your finger, which I have a feeling it might be. Let me get it in here. I do feel like it's getting a little chunky and messy, and when it does get in places you don't want it, it is hard to remove, which I sort of expected. So, I mean, that's not necessarily like a deal breaker. Hold on, let me really go for it. I went ahead and just smoothed it all over my eye instead of patting, which like definitely works better for this. I am adding some mascara. So the foil is very pretty, as you can see, and it worked a lot better when I just took my finger and smoothed it across my eye. I'm gonna go for it with the kind of goldy shade I was using, just to kind of match it to the other eye a little bit more at least. As much as it's going to match, of course. Okay, well now I'm incredibly shiny and incredibly colorful, but you do get to see how these work and the best way to put them on and what the texture is like. I would say, especially because it's drugstore, it's Wet n Wild, and it has such good pigment and shine, it's definitely worth giving a try. I'll definitely use... I really like these colors. I need a purple eyeshadow for an event I have coming up, and I actually am growing to like this. Alright, well, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.